Almost forgot my mic. Right. We're here. You know, between 10 minutes to 4 and actually 4 o'clock, it feels like it's 2 minutes. I literally was 10 to 4. I was ready to go stream live. For those of you who watch on YouTube, I stream every Saturday at 4 p.m. CET. And then suddenly it was 4. Thank you. And then suddenly it was past 4 o'clock and I hadn't grabbed my coffee yet. So yes, I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm late. Okay. Oh, damn it. I've been started spray painting the second thigh armour. So the first armour, still a little bit wet because I'd done the bottom and I fixed. Was here. You can't see. Hi, Gio. There was a little bit of a problem here, and that's now gone, so that's completely done. So in the end of the stream, I might just put the Velcro on. Go stay there. But what we're going to do today, as the stream says, I'm going to redo this calf armor in 5mm and see what I like about it. If I don't like it, then I'm probably going to buy another batch of 7mm, which has to come all the way from Belgium. But if it's okay in 5mm, then I'm going to redo them in 5mm. Because they are looking very bulky when wearing them. So, compared to the thigh armor. So, let's see how that goes. I've been a good girl and I actually did what I was supposed to do. I printed out the original pattern. So we're going to work with the previous pattern. I started doing some more work on the chainsaw. So this is, I had to fill some holes of where I put pins in to, temporarily attach it. So that's one of the ones. I did another layer of black on my chainsaw as well, the base. So that looks now nice and solid. I don't think I'm going to have enough red after spray painting the second thigh piece to actually spray paint the chainsaw, but we'll see. Very nicely, the weather's actually above 15 degrees today. So I've been able to go out and do that. While trying to keep my cat inside. I mean, she's not allowed outside because I don't want it to escape. So, yeah, I filled up some more holes. We did. So now I can spray paint that black. Put the base layer on. So yeah, so we've done a couple of things. We've been doing things and going ready. And then as soon as I had to go start streaming, I was like, aha. Oh. So yes. Anything else? I can't think of anything else at the moment, but yeah, this is. I really want to redo. We're gonna redo this. There's two versions of EVA foam. So EVA foam, you have high density, and you got low density. So when I was getting prepared, I realized that I don't have a lot left. This is the high density foam, so it's a more rigid foam. So this is all I've got left. So hopefully I can get enough pieces out of it to make one of the legs. And, stay there. And I realized that the other foam that I made the thigh armor of is actually low density foam. So it's far more flexible and bendable. Which is going to be good for the chest armor. If I'm going to use 5mm foam, I'm still deciding. But yeah, I can't use that for the calf armor because it'd be too bendy. So let's move you back where you came from. So. So yeah. I also on my YouTube channel, I realized I've gone over 50 subscribers there. I wish I had 50 subscribers here, but of course here subscribers cost money. So, yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. But yeah, in general, everybody that watches on YouTube, welcome. Just come to Twitch. Oh, coffee's hot because normally I let it stand for 5 minutes before I start on it. Right. I'm just checking quickly, make sure I've got all the things on the Discords. Right, okay. So, let's show you what I ended up with and what the original... So, let's move this. I've just been checking what I needed to do. So, this is the original pattern from Calve Cosplay. Now, if you ever watch Svetlana, I think my calves are like bigger than her thighs, so she's a lot skinnier than I am. But also, one of the things is, you see what I wrote down. I also now actually reminded myself, what's the inside front, what's the outside front. So this is the right leg. I had to check that on the images. And as you can see, they're not... So I assumed first that they were all the same, you know, front and back were same, but they're not. And of course I massively increased the size of them. If you could look at, well, this is front here. So if you look at the size, yay! Hello, Omric. So, but you can see even in the front part, this is front, inside front. There we go. So we're redoing the calf armor. So this is the calf armor that we had. Yoink. Made in 7mm foam. And then I made the thigh armor in 5mm foam. And it feels like the calf armor is too bulky. So I want to redo it in 5mm foam for one leg. And if I like that more, I will have to buy more foam. But I'll redo them both in 5mm foam. So I was just showing, this is the original pattern that I used. Now, we've made quite a lot of changes on this. Because one of the things is, the front's the same. But this point here, we moved to here. Because on my image, the point is on the side seam. So that's one of the things we did on this. So that's the center front. So this one, just to give you an example, this is the same front piece. I thought it was 12, but it's actually I2. This is the right side. So you can see here that we changed how the front looks, the side looks. And then we had to do the same thing with the outside. That's the front one. Center back. Center back. So this is the piece that we started using, and this is the piece we made. And you can see here that we made the point differently, and the same as here. It's like here it's got the outside back, and this is the outside back that I've got at the moment, with the points going to the middle. And of course you can see here as well, here we made that change so that the goes in. But one of the things I wanted to do was look at the front piece and see, because I did a lot of hand drawing on when I was redoing these, and I had a feeling that this was getting off on the original, and in principle the front seam is the same. So I was testing this out yesterday. So I was looking at matching up this little curve here, and you can see that there's a bit of a difference. So I thought, you know what, let's see if we can get some sort of and I just realized that this is probably the best way I can fit it on. So I've drawn the side and here as well. And I did the same thing on this front. So turn it around, because this is the left piece that I made, and this is the inside front. And again, what I did was match up. I thought, right, now one of the things I need to do is make the little markers so that we can make sure that when we match them up, the markers match up as well. So this was one of the things I realized when I was doing this. So yes, this is what we're doing today. I am not 100% decided yet what I'm going to do with the sides, but we'll figure it out. I need a piece of tape because it keeps bending, which is annoying. Yes. So yeah, so how's everybody? Everybody had a good week? Jason! Good. Let me think. It's evening here, so it's probably morning, very early morning for you. But thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you so much. But yeah, welcome. Come on. So yeah, hopefully I get the so I hope tomorrow I will finish spray painting the second thigh piece, and if I have anything left, I will be painting the chainsword main body, so we can start continuing on that as well. So in principle, most of it is done for the chainsword. I was gonna say manifold. I was like, what? But the manifold made sense. It seems men are particularly difficult in having a cold. Alright. Oh, Henrik says I've not spoken to you yet today. Did the Nebulous Fleet Commander update drop down yet? these cut. Oh! How are you gonna photograph people in the dark? Are you using night vision? But yeah, if you're volunteering and you're not feeling 100%, no use doing it. If you were working, then yeah, I get it. But yeah. And straight there, straight there. All right. Sorry, cutting these always makes me have to squint a little bit. Ah, come. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Ah. It'd be so funny to be able to use, like, I mean, you've seen the people filming, of course, when with night vision. Sorry, brain freeze. Yeah, I've used ChatGPT myself to fix. So I have a small company that I'm still working on, and I'd find it difficult to write something and not ramble. So usually when I do use ChatGPT, I just give it my piece of what I'm writing, and like make this more concise, and usually it does. Last time I needed like a header, like, right, I'm doing this, give me 10 options for headers, and like it did. So it's like, I like this one. I'm changing it around a little bit. It's like so difficult to get some of the stuff going. Oh. Oh. So now what I'm deciding is what I will need to do with the sides, because that, if you look on the wall, this has got like a weird little curve. Is this the front? That's the side, that's the front. front. So this one. As you can see, I'm not going as high because mine, of course, has the knee pad inside. But if I look at this, is pretty straight. So I wonder if I should just take out. Because the better the connection is, the better it matches, the better chances of getting it done without having to like seriously fuck about with the so one of the things I see here is like so I do think I have to take that bulge out. Alright. I think this is one of those things where, because I've been redoing them so many times and hand drawing them, that it started to cause issues. This bottom part. It's also pretty straight, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think that's already an improvement. Ah, yes. Did you forget to unsubscribe, but to stop it from? So I do think that's a bit better. Right. And the other side, so you and that one go together, and this one. And this one goes together. See, and this one does have a curve, so this is where I'm like confused. How has this developed into this weird shape? Because also if you look at, so that's 11. So it kind of, oh, we may have an advert for people. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with subscriptions, isn't it? There should be a way for them to actually go like every month, like, reminder, your subscription is going to renew on this date. Do you still want to continue? And then have to click yes. Because there's been places where you can sign up. Oh, you can have this for free for 3 months. But they want your credit card information, because once those 3 months are up, they're going to charge your card. And any of those that do that, I refuse to sign up because I think it's predatory. Amazon Prime used to do this. I don't know if they're still doing it. So that you get the 3 months, and then after that there's like a £70+ because this was when I was in the UK. They charge a card, and I work for a bank, so there's amount of times that I get people saying, "Hey, I didn't sign up for this." I said, "Well, you must have, because it says the card on file, which means that you put in your card details. This is probably one of those that you signed up for, got some free period for it, and then you didn't cancel before the paying period went in." And we as a bank, we can't do much about it. You have to cancel. You know, the only other thing you can do is cancel your card and order a new one. You can't complain to us saying, "Hey, you let this fraudulent payment go out." Like 9 or 10 times these companies can prove that you signed up for something and you didn't cancel. So if we do a chargeback as a bank, then the people say, "No, look, I have proof that these people signed up and they didn't cancel their subscriptions, and now we're charging them for it." And they just have to either cancel the subscription or just cancel the card. There's not much we as a bank can do about that. That you need to be vigilant in these things. Is it predatory? Absolutely. But this is part of being online. And the biggest problem I have is with scammers. To this day, we still get people contacting us because their parent, who has a bank account with us, has been scammed with usually a WhatsApp scams, in thinking they have their child on WhatsApp, and they send money. And the problem is, usually these amounts are low enough to not trigger any of our fraud stuff. They're smart. So if they're like under €5,000 or something like that, it usually does not trigger, unless we, heighten up their alerts. So yeah, it's one of those things that we need to really start looking into and educate people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the things, though. It's so annoying, though, that you have to do it, because you're like, oi, it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. When I set up subscriptions on my app, I am not going to do that. Yes, will I probably offer a free period? Yes. Will I charge them after that? No. I'll just say to them, "Sorry, your access is revoked. If you want to continue, you have to pay." And I think that's far better. So one of the things I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to cut this straight. So it's a side piece, so it's this piece. And it doesn't need to flare massively. So it does flare. You can see that. Oh. Hang on. So this is the side seam. So you can see it flares a little bit and goes out. But this line should be straight. Stay there. To get a nice connection without but yeah, scammers are getting more and more smart, and it's really annoying. Now, one of the things I was looking, I need my bin closer, but at the moment it's not, so you go there. So let's see. I'm wondering if I'm gonna check this, change this, because that looks pretty similar. Because it needs to flare a little bit. Let me mark it, and then we can start discussing it, whether we're going to do that or not. Because you can see already how much I added. Alright, so let's see. So this is the outside back. So if I have this correct. So this is my left leg, so this is the outside back, yes. So this one is the biggest where there's a change. Because we made the change in this point. Now one of the things we're going to do again is first sort out this point. That's the smallest of changes. There we go. Now one of the things I noticed is this, like, it's like, what was I drawing here? Because it's like, it's all weirdly squiggly. It's like, no wonder if I try and put this together that it's not straight, because the lines are not straight. So we need to have a think. How are we gonna sort this out? Because I can't. How am I going to? So, because this is curved this way, and then goes out. You can see it here. So these match up this way. To get a smooth line. I mean, how much did I add to it? Quite a bit, didn't I? Especially around here. I do think, for instance, we can do this instead of being straight. But maybe instead of having no flare, to have a tiny bit of a flare. But first we need to figure out what, because I mean this is the one that is going to go connecting to, so Wish this one was not as fucking curved. It's doing alright at the moment, Jason. So that works. So I finally finished one of the thighs. I had a bit of a boo-boo here. You can still see a little bit of it in the light, but I managed to completely sand it away and redo it. So it's now completely... The second one is drying outside at the moment. So here I can put the strip of Velcro in soon. I did some more black spray paint, black base layer on the chainsword. I started filling up some holes because there's holes here because I've kept putting pins in it to measure things out, and filled up a couple of more things. So this is next to go and be base painted. I'm hoping that I'm going to have some red left over from spray painting the thigh piece, so I can do the base of the chainsaw. So last week we did quite a bit of the chainsword's work. So this is the chainsaw here. So we need to create that still. Oh yes. So that might be for next week. We need to add that little weird screw in there. And then I can paint it red. But yeah, I need to put that weird screw in on both sides. So, good reminder. I need to still do some stuff on it. So yeah, with small things. But the main thing is like I want to do the Calve armour in 5mm foam, and that's kind of what we're working on at the moment, because this is the original pattern that I used to create, because the girl that creates this pattern is a lot skinnier than I am, and I think this might just work for my forearms, the size that she is. But after having done so many iterations, so many times to widen the pattern, kind of the lines have gone screwy, because I've been literally going with my pencil yeah, be fine like this, and so I'm just measuring up all, because look at this side here. It's it's not really shaped, and if you look at the original, this is the original side that it should look like. So yeah, so I'm looking at right, so this one makes sense, so this one's like this, so now I need to figure how to put them together, because these two work like this. And you can see now that it's got the curve going in. But we made changes because this point so on her pattern, this point is forward on the foot, but on my armor the point is in the middle line. So in this line is where the point is. So that's why this is the point now in the middle. But I need to figure out how to redo this side so it actually fits nicely against this one. Now I'm wondering, and of course after we've done that we need to make sure that it fits. So I know the back line we've changed a lot, because we have that curve more stronger than she's got it. Have my calf stick out a bit more. So you can see as well how much I've added overall. So now I need to figure out, so why is this pointing that way? That makes, I should put the lines on so I can have a better idea of where I'm going to have to match. And if this works, then I have to order some more high density EVA foam so I can do the other leg. I'm Dutch. I've cycled most of my life and I've played sports most of my life. So my calves and thighs are you know, sizable. Give me a second. My pencil went flying. Right, let's try that again. Yeah. And also the front still needs the neat thing in there, so put something on there. Go straight. I can't take too much in because that was some of the things that I needed to do, but I'm now realizing as well that the fact that the kneecap points outwards a bit more is because it doesn't go inwards. So where am I going to? So I made them a lot shorter as well, didn't I? Right. So that is about where this one needs to be. Okay, right. So that does make no sense how it's changed. Ah. brain. Right, so I'm going to have to make an executive decision. How am I going to solve this? Because if I keep moving this as well, it's like this actually fits properly there. Right. I need a different colour. Because I've got too many now. Too many colours on here. Alright, can I see this red? Yes, I can. So, right. Right, so what I'm doing at the moment is purely speculation. I have absolutely excuse me, no experience in doing armor patterns at all. So I think this can go, and then I'm just gonna pivot . Because I think that might be the solution. Although I still think this bulge needs to be slightly less. Alright, so I think we've got our corrections. Right, okay, let's just do it and we'll see where we end up. Otherwise I have to completely start from the beginning. But now looking at how how this is, this point here, now it makes sense that how far this kneecap is, because it's pushed. Because if you see the adjustment, it means that the knee is going to move more upright. So I think that will absolutely have a difference as well. So is there a chance with all the changes that I'm making that it actually won't fit because it will be too small? But yeah, probably. We'll see. We will see. So, right, so this is one. It's still not perfect, but when I'm cutting with the knife, I should be able to handle it properly. Now, this curve has to stay, because this is the curve that we've made to make it go around instead of going straight. So, the only thing I was thinking of needs to go around there. Let's give this still, give it a tiny flare but not a massive flare. So I'm thinking doing that. I know you can't probably see it on the camera because it's tiny, a tiny adjustment. Right, I think that one will work as well. Come on. Right, you go there. Hey, Frexy! How are you today? Right, so that's two done. Let's do that one away and that one away for now. So let's do the other one. You're goo! JR's got the man flu, you're goo. We're doing alright this way. So we've done that side. So now, See, that's pretty much spot on, isn't it? There's a slight wobble there. There we go. So that one's pretty spot on. So that's 3. That's the right side. And I need. Where's my? I normally have. There it is. Here we go. So that one is pretty much spot on. So now you can still see like the size difference that I did. Hang on. That's the back. Hang on. This is the front. You can see the size difference a little bit here. So that's the center back. So let's see. That point's not really straight, so we have to sort that out. So let's get that's better. Yep. Now let's see. Come on, lie on there. Okay, so that's where you are. So interesting. And that's pretty much straight, so the curve comes from that side. Right, so I think so I think I just want to straighten that edge. And then realising there's a bit of a... So the question is... I think this little bit will have to go. Get a bit more shape from what I can see. Now again, the other side. Curve is going to stay the same. But to add a little bit of this. Are these the same, by the way? Outside, back, outside, inside, back. Let's check that. I have to hold them against the light so I can see these lines. They pretty much line up. So that should be same on inside back. The same on this. Oh, interesting. I'm just noticing that the curve, so these are the both sides, curve is different. Is that just an error from me pulling them up? Yeah, these have the same. Okay. Hi Anderson, thank you, welcome to the stream. However, please, I don't speak any other language than English, so to keep an eye on chat, please feel free to speak in English. Thank you very much. Or Dutch, but that's the only other language I can confidently speak. Let's just say it that way. Well, it's going to be hard following the stream if you don't speak English, because I do understand Spanish. I speak many languages, but still. And this is where I should have a moderator so they can actually check. So is this the outside one? Side. It's the left, inside. So, well, we'll see when we put them together whether it's very annoying or not, because this is centre back, that's centre back. can do it this way. Yeah. Well, I mean, one of my tags in my stream is English. Could be because it's wider, potentially. But I think for now, that would work. And take in that little bit. It's more so I can check what people are saying and that people are not like swearing on my stream. Or saying things, you know. Alright. Right, so gonna put you over here. Thank you, JR. As long as you translate from English to another language, or from another language to English, it works. If you translate one foreign language to one foreign language, what Google does is first translates from the foreign language into English, and then from English into the other foreign language. So that can cause some issues. How do I know that? I'm Dutch, and some of my colleagues use Google Translate to write emails, and they go from Polish to Dutch, and that doesn't work. So, I have to make sure that's the right, we need the left. That's the right. That's so, and that's left. So one of the things I did as well is I added some area here in the top to see if I can fix this little V problem so that it goes straight. So we'll see if that figures it out. So, but yeah. I think foam is the next step. Have I got any coffee left? A little bit. It's cold, but you know. But this is the fun thing when so I am learning Polish because I live in Poland now. So I've been having discussions, of course. He asked me, what do you do the weekend? So I'm always like, I stream. So we had a discussion about what's the words for cosplay in Polish and all that sort of stuff. And try and explain in Polish what it is. So that's been some interesting conversations to try and explain. Because, of course, streaming does not exist in Polish. So a lot of the words have like made entries into the Polish wording, you know, vocabulary, as if they are just for bastardizations of the English. So to stream in Polish is streamować. So, you know, it's fun things like that. So just making sure that I'm making all the right ones. So I'll make the right leg first. Or shall I make the... See if I can fit it on here. Making sure I'm making all the left side things. That might fit this way. Then I've got enough. No, no, no. So maybe get one of the bigger ones on here. Try and get it in a way using least amount of waste. That's better. So right. Okay. Right, so this is 3 left. Okay. It's 1. Oh, this is going to be a puzzle. Okay. And then okay. Okay, where's my tin? Okay. okay. Thank you, JR. Right. Two more to try and fit in on here. Put you there. Oh, just. Just. I can literally just get everything out of here. Right, let me... Put you there. So I can move this here. And you can see how I literally... Yes. I'll literally just get this in. Yes. Making sure I did it the right way around. Not that I've got 3 left pieces and 1 right piece. Right, okay, so... Good. All right. So that is back, that's center back. And that's the side. Ooh, move this upwards. Look, literally millimeters. Do I have a lot of shitty places left over? Should I? No, I can't even. This is the only way it's going to fit. But yeah, I'll be ordering some more high density foam. Okay, so again, this is the back, and that's center back. Right. Put the lid on. Okay. Okay. And this is going to be ink. Okay. Another piece. And then that that's working. So, warning for everybody that's not subscribed, there's going to be an ad in about a minute. Nothing I can do about that. If you subscribe, you don't get ads. So I'm going to be slightly more quiet now because this requires concentration. Okay, that's... Oh. Damn it, did I just really made a cut? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. There we go. Piece one. Oh God, you. Okay. And two. There we go. Number two. Sorry, there's a proper concentration phase. Because I do not have any pieces left to cut the new bits out. There you go. Okay. Number three. Right, last piece. All right. Right. All the pieces cut out. these are the pieces. This is the front. That's the front. And put else on them so I know. Should know by now, but you know, just in case. And it's time for glue. It still does not make sense the way that works. Anyways. Need a piece of foam. Need glue. Start with the front again, like I always do. Grab gloves, because people, you should always wear gloves working with glue. Ah, I've got an hour to sort this out. Well, that'll be a good one. Right, so one thin layer of glue going on. And especially the tops, I need to make sure that I have a bit of glue on, because otherwise those are the ones that are really hard to. Can I put you in the middle? Oh. Lean you that away. Damn it. Right. Right, so okay. Right, let that rest for a second. Make sure take some of the excess off. Guess I'll hold it because this one does not want to stand upright, so it's slightly more curved. That's what we can heat it up and it'll be fine. It can stretch it, The other side is pretty much... So what we're looking for is like with cement glue, you're actually waiting for it to be almost dry. Which is really weird thinking about it. But that's why you use a very thin amount as well. And that's why I'm not just... Okay, see that's still shiny. But the beginning is almost dry already. I'll just wait. Wait till it's almost dry. And then it's the trouble of trying to get it on correctly, which is, I find, the hardest part. It's getting there. Because if you don't wait long enough, it won't immediately grab, and then it moves, and then you might just not get the right section. But then it, 2 seconds later, it has grabbed it, so you can't move it anymore. So I go from the top, from the bottom. I think I'll go from the top. This is my worst thing. So I'm leaning because also my eyesight is pretty shitty. Ah, fuck's sake. No. Okay. This is the hard bit, I find, is getting this to cut, because you have to bend it. This is not the same issue when I did this first time. And now the glue is fucked and I have to redo this part. Fuck's sake. I'd rather take it apart and redo it. As long as this is pretty much Am I back? I think I'm back. Somebody confirmed? Also, I just noticed that people have followed and my alert box didn't work again. What? I need to redo my whole fucking stream. So hi to Drina Pression. Drina? As in Drina VCBC. And Roman Wolfson have followed. So thank you very much. We are like 18 away from 200 followers. But I have a feeling that people refresh. But yeah, if anybody can see me, please confirm I'm here. So you can hear me, because you're not watching, because you're playing a video game. Fucking internet. Ah! First this doesn't go right, now that. Is everybody back? I hope everybody's back. Nobody left. Ugh, freaking annoying. I really need to complain to my internet. My music started again, so the internet must be back. I just hope everybody's still here. So well, stream elements. I've been live for like an hour and 48 minutes. So fucking internet crapping out. Hey folks! So you can see the stream. You may have not noticed, but the stream crapped out. We had a network error. Just like we get sometimes when I play video games. So just making sure people can see me again. I mean, I have my tablet. And that's why I knew that the internet was out. Before the streaming software knew. Bloody hell. Freaking internet. Right. Right, let's redo this one. And let's make these lines a bit more clear so that I can actually see where I'm supposed to connect. Right, so oh, this is so hard to get these to work properly. Well, let's try that again. Oh, for God's sakes. First this, now the internet. Now I'm hoping that this all can connect again. glad I'm back. Although I think I have lost some viewers when we went down. I can't say that's a particular time either that my internet craps out, so it is pretty random. Right. One more done. Now the other one. I do want to have these together before I have to quit. Excuse me. Hiccups. Right. Sorry, that just my whole brain now has gone haywire. So those of you who are still here, great that you're here. Right, let that one dry as well, and I can take a drink. Right. I don't know why my followers thing doesn't work. It's really fucking annoying. Damn it. Oh. Okay. How do I unlock this? Can I click here? Oh yeah, okay. Does it fit there now? Yes, that's better. Now look it. Okay. I just mess around with the follow on there. Right. That one's about ready. Let's try. See if I can get this done without... Damn it. went better than the previous attempt. Okay. I had this issue the first time I did this. It's this corner. Just hold it a little longer. Maybe I should have gotten used the more flexible foam, the low density foam. Trying not to want to use too much of the this just keeps pushing open. No, last time, a couple of times, I've used tape to see if I can keep it together, and then when it's fully dried, see if that works this time as well. Because these gaps I have to then fill in again, and that's what caused me so much. If you look at the amount of filling in I had to do in the front, it just makes it look, you know, the better the seams are, the less I have to do. Not bothered about this because the knee's going to be in. Alright, let's... Right, let that dry. I think this is not going to mess around with that too much, because if I want to put the other pieces on, I have to manipulate it again. Or maybe this should be no, because this is the hardest piece, so that should not be the last piece. Because when you have all pieces, you have to close them. That's the hardest part. Because then this side has to go here. Or maybe I should have warmed it up. I think that might be a thing. Warming it up so it's more flexible and then do it. For now, these can start drying. then, see, that makes no sense that this is curved. That makes sense, this, but so I have an idea. This needs to be less curved here. Right. I think that's better. Okay. And this is the problem when you're making significant changes to a design. I think the change I made on one of these see, this one is more straight than this one, so where's the other one? There. Right. Just notice that it's it's got a bulb somewhere. I think that's better. Ah, things. Yes, that fits better. Of course, this needs to start bending straighter. There. See, that one fits better. It doesn't have that curve. I think Okay, that's interesting. How different these two pieces are. It just makes no sense in my brain. And this is from, of course, I'm looking at it from a sewing type of idea because that's my strength. My strength is sewing. And just kind of, if you put them, you know, right sides together, they kind of match. I don't want to take too much off because I know I made them this particular size and that just about fitted, so let's try that. Sorry, this sucks. So, fishing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up the foam so it bent a little bit better. I needed to bend it around a bit because it's so that's how it's going to sit, of course. So it's going to go around like that. I think we're going to do that one. Right. I need a piece of foam. sure not too much glue on the outside. Can you stand there for a second? Thank you. Right. Right. I do think this glue dries faster because of the big LED lights that I've got on. So, and I'll just have to wait for a second again. Although it's getting quite quick actually. Hopefully, this goes without an issue. Because I really, really do not want to have massive holes to fill in all the time. It's not shiny anymore, but it's very... Normally I wait a lot longer, so it's like, ah! I'm just going to go and try it. I'm just going to go for it. Alright, so first part is on. That's there. And this is the hard part, in my opinion. It's you just oh, come on, get in. Because you don't, it's like a large piece, it's so hard to get it to go and fit in your hands. Oh, by the way, if you're not a subscriber, an ad will start in 6 seconds. Okay. I think that one went a lot faster and easier than the other side, but still a little bit of issue here. Let's see if we can manipulate it into being more straight. I mean, you all know I've got problems being straight. Right, there we go. One more piece. And I must say, I have a feeling I'm gonna like it more in the 5mm foam. There we go. Is the lines perfect? No, but it's on. I'm quite happy with that. Alright. You can see as well, like there's a little bit of a curve there. So that's quite nice. This is my left leg, so it's on the outside. Yeah. Huh. I mean, I've you know, compared to I've made some here. This one had so many issues. Hopefully now, actually on the image, it actually shows that the sight line is visible, so maybe I don't have to worry too much about making it perfect. But the front needs to be smooth. See if I can make this one a little bit more curved by heating it up. Oh, other way around. Yoink. I mean, who puts the 0 in the middle of the button? So now that you curve, you can see the curve in the front. Right. The last one's going to be the hot one. Right. Glue in the middle again. Right. I hope, I really hope, I'm hoping that once this is done, it actually fits. Because that, you know, otherwise it's a waste of. There we go. And this is the side. All right. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. All right. Right, now, again, waiting. There's a problem when you're doing anything. It's a lot of waiting on things to dry, on things to do something. That one's pretty much ready. This one not yet. So let's just check keeping an eye on the time because it's already 6:30. Gosh, the time goes fast. Alright, a couple of more minutes and then we'll stick this together. We'll have to start just forming it completely because otherwise we can't finish the back. Oh no! Yeah. Did you just make the base or were you just painting and adding sand to the base? Right, move you away a little bit. Alright, let's try this. This is so... Come on. Line up. And push together. Come on. Come on. This is so annoying. Come on. No, no, you go together. I've got you solid. Because there's no way I can push it. Ah, okay. Why are you not sticking? No. God damn it. Okay, this doesn't work out. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, that's... As if the glue there just didn't catch. Alright, let's remove. Ah, I hate this sometimes. Guess we'll have to probably finish it next week, because... Ah, come on. Yeah, there seems to be no glue on that side. Alright, okay. That's my task for tomorrow, is clean up this base. Clean up this base. It's because I've just read your comment again. Just clean up this desk. So I have to make here and then just glue bit by bit, I guess. Oh, did you just stick? You did? Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's a lot better than it. The other word. Should be able to just sand this a little bit. Oh no, it's not glued. Okay, but that's piece glued. Oh, I need a very thin piece. Right. See if I can finish this side in 10 minutes so we can start looking at who we're going to raid. Just did a small piece, let's give it a minute to dry. So did the sand go in places that it shouldn't go? Ah, Jason, that's a good question. It's the question of instant gratification. Because to be able to immediately start painting is immediate gratification because you immediately see a result. When you strip first before you can do anything, there's no gratification because you're removing stuff, so you're not getting anywhere. But I think stripping them is satisfying to see them go clean. And don't forget, even if you bought new ones, you still have to go and strip those. No, be good. Wait, not a minute. Damn it, this is so difficult to push together. Ah, that's good to know, though. Did it come from Games Workshop or from a third party? Yeah, been there, done that. This is why I'm trying. One of the things I did when I redid my craft room is remove any craft that I haven't done in ages. Like I hadn't knitted in ages, so I got rid of all the wool, all the knitting needles, and all that. And but it's hard to not see something on eBay or on YouTube and like, oh, I like that. I want to do that craft. And like, no, I don't have space to craft I'm doing now. Right. Ah, yeah, I remember we spoke about that. Alright, let that dry again for a sec. Yeah. It's been interesting because Okay, but even though I know you're doing Australian Post Space Marines, Australian Post is known to be slow. I actually sent one of my items to Australia, so I have an Etsy store still with my old so leftover stuff from my old store, and I'm just selling them off. And one went to Australia, so. Ah, okay. Here in Poland, because I live in a village. I live on the outskirts. Yeah, the post office doesn't like coming here because So yeah, sometimes she doesn't come. She comes maybe 3 times a week. So yeah. But it's funny though, because she recognizes me. I was at the tire change place to change my tires to winter tires. And she came in, she's like, ah, Pani Giovanna. Yeah, Giovanna's my real name. I don't mind saying that. But yeah, that was hilarious. Then again, of course, I am probably one of the very few people with purple hair. And that doesn't speak a lot of Polish in this country. Yeah, if it's signed for. If it's signed for, so if it's post that has to have a signature, she comes to the door. Otherwise, she just throws it into the box, of course, but... Some stuff comes by signed. This is slower, but it's yeah, it has to be done this way. Because I need to finish soon. Really? No, they did come to the door. Then again, it depends where you live in Australia. I assume that if you live in the outskirts, that they're like, yeah, fuck you. Because although I live what they consider a village, it's still very near to Warsaw, the capital city, so... Let's put that on the pile. And just looking at the time. Right, let's give that another minute. But yeah. Henrik, it's not like, you know... Have we gone past a minute? Yeah. Oh, I hate waiting. I am so impatient person. This has been really good to do this because, you know... Yeah, no, should have waited. God damn it. Oh, come on. This one bit there. Get together. I might have to do the tape method. Okay. That's pretty much stuck on. Right, come on, get in. Here we go. I'll have to maybe do some work on that. But that's pretty much. That's pretty much stuck on, isn't it? Yeah. So that's pretty much. I can't warm it up yet and move it around because I wanted to make sure that these seams are properly dried before I go and try and push it all the way closed. Leave that stuck on for now. But I do think I like the lighter, the 5mm foam more. So it's just kind of less bulky. So I will have to wait, since we're getting to the end anyway. I need to go and organise food for myself, for the cat. So I'm gonna leave this to properly dry. Then I can heat it up so that it can go. I can form it more around, and then we can try. Because this is going to be the hard part. Try and close back. And there's a fucking ad. So if you're not, all the subscribers can still see me. Oh, if you don't have ads. Anyways, let's have a look. I need to close this. Here we go. Right. Ad break ensued, so hopefully. Right. Right. Let's see who I can raid. Let's put the music on pause. Here you go. Who is around? Let's check all my followings. Right. Well, I said last time we were going to raid Throwdown because he's raided us a couple of times. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Right, so Cat's not online. Nobody from Booptober is online, I think. And I said we've done Cats a couple of times, so let's do that. So, next week. So, this will be dried, and we'll be trying to go and fully close this. So I have to warm it up so I can curl it around, and hopefully that will work. Hopefully this will fit as well. I might just try that. So, doesn't feel like we've done a lot, but still we did. So next week, if this one fits, then I'll be ordering some more 5mm high density foam, and we'll do the other leg next week. And hopefully I have the other thigh completely painted, so we'll finish those off completely. And as I've been paid, I can finally order this tripod that I want, so I can take some good pictures. You know? But yeah. Oh, why is it not reading? Oh, I have to click on Start Raid. That would help. Here we go. Right. We will see you soon, next week,